whole vibe is so good. I love this channel so much, and I'm thankful to be here again.
I want you to introduce yourself for people who might have not seen you anywhere else. Tell them all about yourself, who you are.
So my name is Callie Truelove. I'm almost 23. I'll be 23 this June, and I'm from Gainesville, Georgia. And I have a disability called Williams syndrome, and not a lot of people knows about it, but I'm sure thanks to Chris's videos, a lot of people knows about it now.
Callie Truelove? I first met you 9 years ago.
Yes. There's so many nice people in the world, and I just like meeting them.
I always say that the most valuable thing is human relationships.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I totally agree. See, me and you is getting along like two catfish frying in the pan.
Here we are.
Here we are, guys. Hey!
9 years later.
9 years later, we're still rocking it.
How's it feel to be back, bestie?
Oh, it feels so good, Bessie. I miss you so much.
I gotta say, I still feel like we're two fish frying in the pan.
Me too. Yes. Ain't nobody gonna come between me and this man right here. We've been through so much together in the past 9 years, and I love him so much. Like, so much more than I can even express. I'm trying not to cry. I just feel like this means so much to me. It means so much to not only me, but it means so much to my family too, that you would be willing to do this again with me at 9 years later. It's incredible. And
we're gonna do it again when you're 30.
Yes.
And then again when you're 40.
Yes.
Let's keep this party rolling.
Yes, every 9 years we're gonna be doing it. You're gonna see us a lot more often YouTube, and we're gonna keep it going. I haven't cried yet. I'm trying not to, but it's so hard to hold back the tears when you go back in time and you watch the video. Like, I've watched it 100 million times. Like, that's how much, and I'm so grateful to you, because you're the one, besides God, you're the one who has changed my life and brought me to this point in my life. I feel like my life has just begun at this point, and it's all because of you. And like, everything you do, you are the voice for our community. Like, not just the Williams syndrome community, but all the disability communities. Like, you're the voice. You're the one we look up to. You're the one we can always trust. You give it your all no matter what you do. And we're blessed to have you in our lives. Everybody in the special needs community, everybody in the outside of the special needs community, anybody who knows Chris Ulmer, my gosh, are they a lucky person.
You are so sweet, Callie. Those words mean so much to me. Your voice is so worthy of being heard, and I'm so glad that we have this big community and we give you this platform for your voice to go out there and be heard, and any good thing that comes your way, you deserve 100%.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You deserve it all too. You deserve the recognition as much as I do.
When I woke up this morning, I thought about what a special day it is, because number one, I'm seeing my old bestie,
yes,
who I've known for 9 years now,
yes,
and we always vibe and have a good time together.
Yes.
But also, I'm meeting somebody who's a movie star.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody who's a Netflix star. Somebody who's on the front of magazines now. Now, everybody who sees this video might not know the epic journey you've had over the past decade. Let's share what's happened to you.
I've had an epic journey over the past decade, y'all, ever since we first began doing this. So it was a month after we did our first video together.
So late 2017.
Late 2017. My mom got an email from a film production company, and she thought it was a joke. So she did not respond to them for forever after that. And then we find they were being dominant. They kept on messaging us. They were like, we gotta meet this girl. There's something about her. We gotta do something about this. And her last name is Truelove. And so what happened was we had responded back. And you know what? They emailed us back. The way we found her was her interview on SBSK, which is Special Books by Special Kids, which is what I'm on right now, is the interview that we're doing.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Because if you don't share and like and subscribe, me and Chris are coming for you.
Sharing is caring, right, Callie?
Sharing is caring, yes.
All right,
Yes.
so they reached out to you.
Yes, they did.
What happened next?
So they came out and filmed a 3-day pilot. So what we did is we filmed here at my house. We filmed in my local town. But they showed the pilot and somebody picked it right up. And they wanted to do a whole documentary about it. And what's crazy is that Christopher Knight got involved, which is Peter Brady from the Brady Bunch. And then him and his wife flew here, came and met me, and then we restarted filming, and they surprised me with a tour bus that was Taylor Swift's.
You got on this bus.
Yep.
And what is the documentary? What's it about?
It's about Williams syndrome. It's about the disability, which is also called the availability that I have. And we traveled the East Coast, and we got to film with other people that had Williams syndrome, from kids to adults. And it was absolutely incredible.
So you traveled around the country meeting other people with Williams syndrome.
Yes, I did.
What was that experience like?
It was absolutely incredible. And I became best friends with my whole crew, like, from day one.
That does not surprise me.
Because, like, you're on the bus with them for 2 weeks. You're having microwavable TV meals. You're vibing on the bus. I mean, they would play music and we would dance our whole way to the next state that we was going to.
You're road tested now.
Yes. I've never traveled like that before. So the fact that I was able to travel like that was absolutely incredible. I feel so blessed to have such a wonderful person like you in my life. You're someone who I look up to. As being a voice for the special needs community and the Williams syndrome community, I learned that from you. You've been the example of how people are supposed to be and of how we're supposed to treat other people. You're amazing. And so I can't wait to look back on this and just know that I was able to be a part of something so magical like this.
Is it okay if I ask you some questions about Williams syndrome?
Yeah.
I know that you are typically a very happy, optimistic person.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel sad?
No.
Never?
Never ever. I got the best life ever. I've had a lot of people ask me, well, don't you feel like you're missing out in life because you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't go here, you can't go there. And I'm like, no, I wouldn't change my life if I had the choice. It's just been so perfect like this, and this is the life God meant for me to have. And if He didn't mean for me to have this life, then He would have changed it when I was first born. So I'm thankful that I have Williams syndrome. I know a lot of other people with it looks at it a different way, but I just feel so honored and thrilled to have such a thing.
I absolutely love your optimism, and I never ever want that to change. Has there ever been a time in your life where you haven't been so optimistic about having Williams syndrome?
No. No. There's never been a time. As a matter of fact, in 2014, when I had my open heart surgery, the doctors told me that I was pretty much laying on my deathbed because I could either have the surgery and not make it, or I could not have the surgery and go into cardiac arrest, both ways. I was smiling through that. I mean, I'm like, either way, Lord, it's going to satisfy me. So whatever your will is, I just pray that, your will will be done in the situation. Turns out He decided to keep me after all this time. So I'm so thankful for that.
What are some things that most 22-year-olds can do that are difficult for you?
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Button up buttons. Like I struggle with button up buttons. I struggle with fixing my hair. My mom fixes it. I fixed it today because I wore it down, but other than that, my mom fixes it. That's basically all I can think of. I pretty much have the same life as a normal 22-year-old. I might just have to do it a little bit differently. That's it. That's all. There's really nothing that I can't do. As long as I put my mind to it, I can do it. But I would have to say that, buttoning up buttons is one of the hardest things.
Are you able to drive?
No, I'm not. I prefer the passenger princess life. Because you get to see things that most people don't get to see when they drive. I'm like, I get to live the best world. I'm like, I get to be in the passenger seat. I get to chill while my mom and dad drives. And they get to focus on the road. I get to focus on all the beautiful sights. And so, I don't know. I love that. I love that. And plus I have seizures. And I don't want to be irresponsible and drive and then accidentally kill somebody by having a seizure or a stroke in the car. So that's another reason why I prefer not to drive. But when it all boils down to it, I'm just a passenger princess. That's how I've lived my whole life, and I love it.
It's a good way to go through life.
Yeah.
You're in this big movie. It comes out. It's a huge success.
Mm-hmm.
Surely that's enough experience for one lifetime and nothing else happened, right?
Yeah.
You just came home and unwind it and nobody else called you. You didn't go on any other shows, right?
Well, I did end up on season 3 of Love on the Spectrum.
What was that like?
That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. And I'm so thankful that True Up the film came out before Love on the Spectrum came out, because they were like, how do you feel about having big cameras, sound systems? How do you feel about being microphones up and being on the big screen? I'm like, you guys don't have to worry about that. I've already been through that once.
You're a social butterfly. You're gonna adapt to anything.
Yes, I can adapt to anything.
Did you have any nerves though?
Not until I knew it was coming out. The day that it came out, I was so nervous because, like I said before we got on here, I'm like, what the heck did I do? What the heck did I say?
You didn't remember anything that happened?
How in the world did I represent myself? Like, that's what I was worried about. And it all turned out to be such a blessing in the end, because still to this day, it's been almost a year since mine came out, and still to this day, people walks up to me and says, oh my gosh, it's Callie from Love on the Spectrum. You were my favorite. You handled yourself like a woman. You did so good. And I just melt when people say that, because I'm like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. That means so much to me. And me and the guy that I went on the 2 dates with, we're actually best friends. And we decided to keep it a friendship. He wasn't looking for a girlfriend at the time, and I wasn't really looking for a boyfriend at the time. I went on the show because I was going through a difficult time with my granny being mentally ill and everything at the time. And we both needed each other at that time. And I feel like God put us together for a reason.
I gotta tell you, I'm kind of in my own little world, so I didn't even know you had been on the show. And I click on my phone one day and I see a video of you and Tanner. I've also met Tanner and interviewed him years ago. But as soon as I saw it, I thought to myself, that is perfect. 2 of the most optimistic, genuine people I know going on a date together. And I don't even care how it turns out. I'm just so happy they got to meet. I just want to tell you that I am so happy for all the good things that come your way. You deserve it. You're the best.
Thank you.
And I hope they keep on coming.
Oh, thank you. I live a fun, filled, crazy life. And you never know what's going to happen one day to the next. We're just over here taking it one day at a time.
Will you introduce your mom?
Yeah, so this is Tabitha Gail Truelove, also known as Mama Tha. I call her Mama Tha sometimes so I can get her attention, because sometimes I'll be talking to her and I don't think I grab her attention, and so I'm like, Mama Tha, and then she listens to me. But she's one of my heroes. I look up to her so much. And you guys, if you guys have a mother, please be sure to love and cherish them. They've done a lot for you, and be sure that you return the respect to them that they give to you all the time. I know you say I've changed your life, but you've also changed mine.
I could never, ever teach her what she's taught me in 22 years. Just the love that she has for people, the love she has for the Lord, the strength that she has is unbelievable. And I knew from the beginning something was special about her. But I didn't. I could have never even thought or even began to imagine how our life would be. And I can't imagine our life without her.
Thank you, Mama.
Tell me all about your dad.
My dad's amazing, y'all. This man works so hard all day, every day on his computer. And he just provides for our family, and he's just incredible. I've put him through the ringer for so many years. I have put him through a lot more than what he should have had to face whenever I was born. And so the fact that he still puts up with me like my mom does at almost 23 years old is incredible. I'm proud of him.
We didn't have to put up with nothing negative with you, honey. It was our honor to do our best to take care of you. You know, the good Lord entrusted us with you, and you were no trouble for us. We did our best, and we love you. And
I'm loving the suit on you, by the way. That looks really good.
If you could change one thing in the world, what would you change?
Oh my goodness, I would change all the sadness that's going on right now. I feel like we just need a pump of energy and goodness and happiness. And I feel like if I can change one person's life, then I'm doing my job. So I would honestly change the sadness that's going on in the world right now if I could change anything.
Do you think you have a mission on Earth?
I do have a mission on Earth, and so does everybody else. God gives us all a mission. We might not know what it is until we get to heaven. You know, sometimes God tells people what their mission is while they're here, and then sometimes he doesn't tell other people until they get to heaven what their mission was in life. But I feel like everybody's got a purpose. Everybody got a reason to be here. Everybody got a support system. Even though it might not be your actual family, it'll be me and other people that will back you up 100%. I do feel like everybody has a purpose, and everybody, you know, if you wasn't meant to be here, then God wouldn't have made you. That's all there is to it. There's no words to describe how worthy you are of love, and of how much you deserve to be here, and of how much we will back you up 100%. Like, not just me and my family, but I know Chris and his family will back you up 100%, because my gosh, has he backed me and my family up 100% over the past 9 years. We take it day by day over here, and I do have hard days like most people, but I just smile through them. Just pray through them, smile through them, get through them, you know? That's all you can do, is put one foot right in front of the other and keep on going, because we call it curveballs in this family. But sometimes life can throw you really tough challenges, but you just got to keep on going and know that people cares about you and they love you, and there'll always be a light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how hard it gets. Just keep on going. That's all I can tell you. And just keep on being you. Be the person that God created you to be. Just be your authentic self, and it'll all work out in the end.
Hey, if you're focused enough, you can still hit a curveball out of the ballpark.
Yes! Yes!
I've seen Kyle Schwarber of my Philadelphia Phillies do it many times.
Hi-ya! Home run, baby!
What is Williams syndrome?
It's a deletion, part of a deletion of the 7th chromosome. And it depends on what part of the chromosome is missing. They can be very verbal, very outgoing, have a very outgoing personality, or they can be very shy, very secluded.
Who is this?
This is my service dog, my best friend, Dolly Star. If you guys saw me in the video 9 years ago, you would notice that I had my first service dog. His name was Doodle Dandy, and this is actually his great niece. They're related, and he was her great uncle. And so the fact that I get to have her in my life and they were actually related is absolutely incredible. And she's going to yawn for us real quick. Hey, you showing them your pearly whites? Huh?
Do you still feel like you're keeping Doodle close?
I do. Oh my goodness. She has that fun, sparkly personality like him, and she can bring out the best in me like he could.
What are some things that Dolly helps you with?
So I have seizures and mini strokes, and I have a lot of anxiety, and she helps me with that. So when I cry, she jumps up in my lap and licks my face.
Are you still happy even when you're anxious?
Yes, I am.
What is that like?
I really get happy. So the kind of anxious that I get is the happy anxious. I get so excited, and then that makes me anxious, and then it makes me feel really good whenever Dolly's around, because she can just take my mind off of all the stress and anxiety that I go through. And she's always been there for me. I've had her, this year will be for 6 years.
Do you ever feel more in tune with your emotions than other people around you?
Yes, I it's crazy. I kind of feel like I'm telepathic, because I can figure out when someone is sad and when they need help. I can pick up on it, because automatically I start feeling sad, or I start feeling depressed whenever someone else feels that way. And I'm like, oh, they're sad, so I should go cheer them up. As a matter of fact, when I was a baby, we went to this funeral. This guy was driving really fast on the road, and he ended up passing away. We went to the funeral, and I was drawn to this man as a baby, and I reached out for him, and he came running over there and started boo-hooing on me and gave me the biggest hug. It was the son's dad. The son that had passed away, that was his dad. So I feel like God has blessed me with a lot of things, like being able to pick up on people's emotions.
I love how empathetic you are, but can being in tune with other people's emotions sometimes be a burden?
It can be, because you feel bad for that person who's going through a rough time, but at the same time, it is your job and your priority to cheer them up. So I only feel sad for a short amount of time, because then I get to be the one that walks up to that person and cheers them up and be able to make them smile. That's what life is all about, is being able to make someone smile, laugh, make them feel like all their worries go away. Even if it's just for a few seconds, like just knowing that you can make somebody smile. And like, I always give compliments whenever I see somebody. I'm like, oh, I like your tattoos, or I like your piercing, or I like your outfit, I like your shoes. That's mainly my mission, as much as possible, to make people feel loved and accepted for who they are. And don't be shy to have a little fun in life. I mean, you only live once. And I try every day not to take life so seriously all the time, because, like, I don't know, I just feel like you're allowed to have a little fun in life, and that's what I do. I have fun in my life. So how has your life changed ever since the first time we did this?
How has my life changed? I would say that I've been really singularly focused on these videos and giving people a platform to share their story. Back when we first met in 2017, it was fairly new. I was about a year and a half into doing it full time and leaving my career behind. And I didn't know if it would last. So I just focused on doing every interview the best I could. But here we are, 11, 12 years into it.
Yeah.
And I see it as my career, something I wake up every day and I'm happy to be able to do. And I think it is going to last. And I'm just so grateful for that opportunity. So I'm at the point in my life where I am just grateful. I don't fear anything. I don't fear that something is temporary, because everything's temporary.
Yeah.
And I think the point of it is to enjoy it.
Amen, bestie. Amen. Here we are 9 years later. We're still slaying, and we're gonna just keep on slaying over the years.
I think in life we have a decision to make. Do we want to worry about the future? Do we want to worry about the past? Or do we want to enjoy the fact we're with our old bestie,
exactly,
vibing in the moment and having a great time?
Uh-huh.
And I know what I choose. To vibe with my bestie.
Yes. Man, I would choose you as my bestie over and over and over and over and over again, gazillion times.
Do you think we were besties in a past life?
Well, yes, I do. You know what? It is so crazy, because from the moment I met you, I knew there was something special about you. I'm like, this man is so talented. He has so much love to give. He has so much sunshine to give. He's a breath of fresh air, you guys. I mean, he just is. I mean, I can be having a sad day, and all I have to do is just look up SBSK and I can click on a video and then it just melts me back into my happy self. Like, we were definitely besties in the past life.
While I was talking to Callie when you were in the other room, she was just the biggest sweetheart, paying me compliment after compliment, and I told her I'm going to hire her to be my cheerleader as I go around the world. She'll just come and announce me to people.
I was so excited because I get to travel the world again.
Is she always that sweet, and is it to everybody?
Always. Even in the times where, life happens and things go wrong, or either, we have something sad happen, she always finds a positive in it, and she always makes us laugh. And she's always, when we go out, she is always complimenting somebody, or just doing something that just makes people smile.
Now, before we started this interview, me and you had a long conversation about one of your biggest passions, Bigfoot.
Yes. Bigfoot is one of my biggest passions. I'm a Bigfoot girl. I literally went to my first ever Bigfoot festival last year, and it was absolutely incredible. They had big people dressed up as Bigfoot everywhere. They had Bigfoot calling competitions where everybody would do the make the Bigfoot noise.
Did you do it?
Everything. No, I didn't, but I was bent over double because there was all these men over there screaming from the top of their lungs, and there was judges there, and I'm like bent over double, and my face is bloodshot red from laughing. Like, I had to sit down for a second and recatch my breath after that because I was literally laughing so hard that I could barely walk, and I'm like, Mom, I gotta sit down for a second. So that's how they communicate with each other, is they knock on trees. That's how they have communication with each other, is by banging on trees. And sometimes they clank rocks together too to have a conversation. And then sometimes they howl to each other.
How'd you learn this?
Oh my goodness, I'm such a Bigfoot fan that's basically all I watch on YouTube besides the Savannah Bananas. Is I will watch Bigfoot documentaries all day long.
Are you always attracted to kind of mystical things like that?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love Bigfoot. I love the Loch Ness Monster. I love ghosts. I love aliens. I don't know. I love it all. Bigfoot's my main thing.
Do you ever feel like an alien?
No.
You never feel like you're from another planet?
No.
I do sometimes.
Well, you rock it. This guy comes from the best planet.
Aww.
And I get to be on the same planet as him, and I get to be in his presence, and it's just so amazing.
Are you this sweet to everybody?
My besties.
I'm so glad we're besties.
Me too. I would love to meet Bigfoot in person. I would love to give him a big old hug, which I know for most people that's not logical because Bigfoot is a wild animal. But for me it's logical because, a girl can dream, right?
What do you think Bigfoot would do back?
I don't know. I think he would jump up and down in happiness. I don't know.
What percentage are you sure that Bigfoot is real?
Oh my gosh, 10 million. Like, if not 100 million. Like, so I would love to go on a Bigfoot expedition. So, if there's any Bigfoot enthusiasts out there that you want to take somebody on a Bigfoot expedition, I'm available 24/7.
I think we gotta film Chris and Callie go squatching.
Yes! Callie and Chris gone squatching. Yes. I love that. Oh my gosh. And Bigfoot, if for some reason you're watching this, I'm a big fan. I'm sending you up. Mwah, mwah. Dad, have you ever been the passenger princess before where you just sit in the back and just look out the window and get to see everything, or do you prefer to drive?
No, I enjoy doing that. I enjoy riding there.
I enjoy being the passenger princess.
Okay, well that's good.
Do you like having her as a passenger princess?
Oh yeah. She's a great passenger princess.
Yeah, this is my grocery store pal.
Yeah.
We'll be in the grocery store. We're like, so we say we're only going in here to get a few things.
We get a few more.
Yeah, we get a few more because of me talking, and then Dad finds more stuff that we need.
So we plan now for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because on every aisle there'll be someone that you speak to and we have a conversation with, and That's great.
I've met a lot of people over the years, but if I had to pick somebody to have an influence on other people, you'd be at the top of that list.
Thank you. So would you. Oh gosh, so would you. Oh my goodness, you made such a difference in so many people's lives. You're such a hero to so many people, and I bet you don't even realize how many lives you've impacted. But I can tell you, I haven't been the same ever since I met you. You've changed my life in so many ways. And if you don't know this man, guys, please get to know him. Otherwise, I'm coming for you.
I sleep a lot better at night knowing that Callie has my back.
Of course I have your back. I'll have your back for as long as I'm alive. I'll have your back.
I will say though, I always think about how when we do a kind deed, it's impossible to know the impact of it. It's just a ripple effect. Mm-hmm. So that first interview we filmed together, you went out and did so many amazing things after that, and you're impacting people now, and you don't even know the impact of how deep that is. So I just think it's so important for people to do kind deeds and know that it's having an impact beyond what's measurable.
I feel so humbled to be able to sit beside this incredible man, to be in his presence. You guys, you have no clue how much hard work it is to do these videos and how much Chris puts his heart and soul into this. He wears his heart on his sleeve for us all the time. He works so hard. Oh my gosh.
You're so sweet.
I just have so much love and respect for him. He deserves the whole world and so much more.
And so do you.
Thank you.
And I hear about all the great things you've been doing over the past 9 years. And it just makes me so happy to hear it, because you and your family deserve any great thing that comes your way.
Oh gosh, so do you. You deserve it more than I do.
No, you deserve it more.
Oh, thank you.
We both deserve it.
Yes, we
do. And everyone
do.
watching this video deserves it too.
Yes, you do. We love you guys so much.
When somebody finishes watching this video, what do you hope they most remember from it?
Oh my gosh, I hope that they remember our friendship and that, it's possible. It's so possible to be nice to someone, and it's so possible to make a forever lasting friend. Like I have so many forever lasting friends, and I have to say that out of all of them, Chris has just been the ride or die out of all of them. I mean, he's always been there for me. He always messages me. We always talk. We always are vibing. I mean, you can't go wrong with this man. So, I mean, oh my gosh. I just feel so blessed right now. So that's the main thing I hope people take from this, is that a forever lasting friendship is possible. It's possible to be kind. There's still kind people in the world. And I hope that they remember that even if they're struggling, that people cares about them.
Thanks for watching SBSK. Click subscribe here to be part of our community. Then hit the notification bell below so you never miss a story. You can even meet another friend here. See you next time.